Careful consideration from Mitamura.
Yeah, despite the different approaches these players have taken to the blue-black deck, you can certainly identify the cards that are these just flagship cards of the archetype. You know, Careful Consideration.
Sure.
Damnation.
Absolutely.
Pretty much Careful Consideration, Damnation.
Yeah, they other than the mana, how many other spells actually cross over? A couple Draining Welks. Cancel. Cancel's a big one. Think Twice is only in Wafo-Tapa's deck. They both have a snapback. Mitamura actually has 2.
Be curious to see if people would still play with the snapbacks coming into the same tournament tomorrow, knowing what they know now. Snapbacks are definitely there.
It's there for Griffin Guide.
It's there
right?
for Griffin Guide. But we saw Mitamura
single-handedly won a semifinal match on the strength of the snapback.
Absolutely. He
came out of nowhere. Saito
had set him up for the Tindamere and
moved all in. Nope, snap it back.
But these guys have been making use of a number of cards that Guillaume Wafo-Tapa won his match against Mark Herberholtz, certainly on the back of Triskelevis and Academy Ruins. Cards he said before the top 8, these are the cards I would change in my deck. They're the ones I don't like. I would rather have another Urza's Factory. Guillaume is now Careful Consideration in himself.
Keep reading the forums. People are like, who are these guys? I'm like, no, it's Guillaume Wafo-Tapa. He made Dralnu. He made the Wafo-Tapa deck. You know this guy.
It's not a coincidence that Guillaume Wafo-Tapa is playing in the finals of a Pro Tour, and you played a deck last year called Wafo-Tapa Control.
Not a coincidence. Yeah, I like your line earlier that a lot of people call multicolor decks by the Ravnica guilds, but nobody calls it Dimir.
Yeah, they don't.
It's called Dralnu.
It's just Dralnu. They call this deck
Dralnu.
I don't believe there's a Dralnu here.
No.
Although there were Dralnus in the Japanese decks.
I saw a couple of Dralnus.
You watched a great match with Kenji and Shado Yasuoka.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yasuoka actually had Dralnu and Teferi in play for like 10 turns, and Kenji beat him anyway.
Kenji wholly cool at him.
Yeah, decked him. And there's the Damnation. Trades it for Vesuvian Shapeshifter.
Damnation, Strangling Set, same thing.
It's interesting that Wafo-Tapa apparently wants to kill each individual morph as it comes out. I mean, is that the game plan? Is that the way you fight the Pickles deck?
He doesn't want to really.
If he lets him get 2, he's in trouble, right?
Yeah, if he lets him set up and he waits to kill 2 at once, I mean, there's always the possibility that something very bad will happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's unusual that you see a Damnation used like that. Just one guy, just one face-down morph creature, and Guillaume didn't hesitate.
I can certainly understand it on the Shadow Mage Infiltrator, which represents far more than one card.
I didn't comment on the Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Yeah. That one made perfect sense to me, but one face-down morph, I was a little startled by how quickly Guillaume just threw the Damnation at it. I mean, can he afford to kill every one of those one by one? Like, there's 10 threat creatures then, right? You get the 4 Finkles and the 6 morphs.
Well, he does have 2 more sudden death, 2 sudden death, 2 tendrils. He can
4 Damnations.
And 4 Damnations. That's 8. That's the base of the deck. And once he gets his instant speed, and
he can fight him with permission. Here's Cancel versus a morph, but Mitamura defends it, so manages to get another morph into play.
Right. Once he gets his Mystical Teachings engine going, then he's able to
sort of 8 removal spells to keep up with 10 threats. Yeah. How does the permission suite line up? It's 4 cancels and 2...
4 cancels, 2 Draining Welks.
Is that exactly even those same 6?
4 Mitamura. And...
Oh, there's no Welks in Mitamura's deck. Yeah, there are. It's 4 and 2.
Yeah, it's 4 and 2 in both.
So exactly 6, and neither one of them sideboards more
permission? Except Wafo-Tapa has far more permission in the sense that he has the Mystical Teachings.
Mitamura has the Willbender thing going on. He's got a couple Willbenders. He's got a Dismal Failure in the sideboard. So Mitamura can have him 9-6 if you're willing to count Willbender, which I think you do.
Sure, absolutely.
No Willbenders in the main for Mitamura. Well, here's Mystical Teachings for Tendrils. Like you were saying, Guillaume can keep up with those creatures, can kill all of them because he's got the Mystical Teachings engine. And there's Tendrils on another morph.
And you can flashback that Mystical Teachings for another Mystical Teachings.
Oh, by the way, Wafo-Tapa up to 26. This matchup, not really about life totals.
Yeah, no, it's not about life totals at all. If Mitamura wins, he'll probably be able to kill him from 100 if he needed to.
Right. Another morph from Mitamura. Wafo-Tapa had tapped out to kill the last one. Does he have another answer? He's got the Teachings in the graveyard, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't. No, probably can.
It gets a little scary to flashback the Mystical Teachings now.
Well, if he can flashback Teachings and get a sudden death.
You can still unmorph in response to sudden death.
That's true. But there's not enough mana, right?
No.
Only 4 mana from Mitamura's side. Oh, he decides to go for Haunting him. Clears out Mitamura's hand, which was pretty much out of gas. That was the last morph. But yeah, this is a little scary. Wafo-Tapa is down to 2. Ooh, Finkel off the top. Attack.
Put damage on the stack.
Oh, and turn it into a Finkel.
Do 2 and draw a card.
Nice. Now it's where Guillaume wants a damnation. And what he's got is a Triskelevis, which can block Finkel, but there's 2 Finkels.
It can block 2 Finkels.
Yeah, it's true. Mitamura lets the Shapeshifter flip back down.
If he could play a face-up Brine Elemental here.
Yeah. Teferi in Mitamura's hand. So Wafo-Tapa's got a couple Prismatic Lenses and a fully loaded Triskelevis. He's also got 7 lands.
And an untapped step.
And an untapped step. Yeah, that's big. Mitamura ships the turn. Mitamura has got 7 lands of his own. He's got a face-down Vesuvian Shapeshifter and a Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Wafo-Tapa's got an Aeon Chronicler and an Urborg.
He's going to go ahead and suspend that guy.
Suspends it for 3. That makes sense. He's living in fear right now, though. Oh, there's Teferi. She's going to turn off the Chronicler, resolving anyway. Wafo-Tapa will get 3 cards out of it.
I think he's fine with the Ancestral.
It's a little nervous, though. It'll take 3 turns, and he had to tap down relatively low to do it. I mean, Wafo-Tapa was killing each creature as it came out, and he fell behind. Couldn't keep up. Mitamura's up to 3 creatures in play now.
Guillaume's going to feel pretty happy about every opportunity to untap.
He really does. Now, did he kill a Brine Elemental? He killed one more, so we never did see what it was. Oh, damnation from Guillaume. And a snapback. So he's killed 1 Brine Elemental and 1